Hi everyone, so we are now actually on week 4 of our pre-Christmas 6-week challenge. So by now we've done a lot of core waist hooping, and I expect some of you that are new to this are now finding that you are picking this up and your muscle memory is allowing you to keep that hoop up for longer now on the waist. So with week 4, what we are going to do is we're still kind of concentrating on the core area, still on the body hooping, but we are going to have a go at a little bit of hip hooping for week 4. So I'm just going to go through the technique of how we will get into our hip hooping, and then I will explain where we'll go from there. So with hip hooping, now feet wide is quite important with this one. In fact, the wider they are, the easier this will become for you. So hoop up flat, okay? Exactly the same as when we are normal waist hooping. And the posture obviously is very important, keeping those shoulders down and the elbows up, looking forward, trying not to hunch, okay? Keep that upper body moving as well as the hips in a nice regular rhythm. So what we're going to do to get this onto the hips, because at the moment this is on my waist, okay? It's going over the soft part of my tummy, across my belly button. So to allow this hoop to go down towards my hips, I need to pause. So this is where it's going to become a little bit tricky if you've not done this, okay? So watch me carefully. I'm pausing, and the minute I feel that it's travelled down, I'm then speeding back up into a rhythm to keep it on my hips. Now it's not actually on my hip bone, because if it's on our bones, that's going to cause a bit of bruising. So I'm just going to place my hands over my hip bones, and as you'll see, it's just below. And it's actually going over and travelling across my glute muscles, aka the butt, okay? So this is a great exercise to tone up our bottoms and also for the lower core area. It's also quite a comfortable move once you manage to master it. So to begin with, this is going to be very tricky for you, okay? You're not going to be able to pick that hoop up straight away. Let me just explain. So you're going to try to pause it, but what will happen is a lot of you will start moving a little bit too late, and that's when you won't quite catch it, it will fall. Unfortunately, you are just going to have to keep going with that one. You're just going to have to kind of suck that one up and keep picking that hoop up off the floor and trying again, okay? Just try and try and try again until you get it. So once you do manage, oopsie, I'm still using that, and I've been doing this for years. Once you do master this, okay, we're going to try and do our 5 minutes best direction. I'm not going to ask you to do this in the opposite direction just yet, because that is tricky. You're just going to do 5 minutes, okay, on your hips. And then what you're going to do for the second 5 minutes is you're going to practice trying to bring it back up. So speed up to bring it back onto the waist. Then you're going to try and slow it down, okay? And you're just going to stay with this. So for the next 5 minutes after that, you're just going to try let it travel down, catch, push back up, okay, slow down. So you're just going to do this for the second part of that, the weekly challenge. So first 5 minutes, just on the hips, best direction, okay, and just spend 5 minutes trying to get this move, trying to make sure it's comfortable. And then for the second 5 minutes, up and down, waist to hips and hips to waist. Okay, so enjoy this one. As I say, it's tricky to begin with until you know you can catch it on your hips, but once you get it, it's a very, very comfortable move, and also very, very effective for toning up the glute muscles and the lower core. So enjoy week 4, everyone, and we'll see some of you in our classes this week, and good luck with your hip hooping. Bye, everyone.